Hey everyone, this is Kitwana. Back in 1994, when Mattel had the license for Lion King action figures, when the animated classic released for the first time, they had them in many variations, such as individual figures, like the Fighting Action series, which I showed you in episode number 58. Or they had them in very big set, such as this one, which I featured in episode number 75. And if the first one was too small for you and this one's too big, then they also had something right in between, and that's what we are going to look at today. This 4-figure set. There were actually 2 of them, and we are looking at the first one today. This comes with Shenzi, Zazu, Simba, Scar, and a piece of Vegetation, which you can see in the classic 1994 tunnel design with the classic Lion King logo, and it's at that time it was $8.96 at Walmart, and I really like that they use the artwork of Scar and Shenzi, of course, and on the other side we've got Simba and Zazu. The item number for this item is 66379. Important to know. If you are on the lookout for this set on eBay, which is still pretty common there, you can still get it for around $20, sometimes even less. These were pretty common back then. And on the underside of the box we can see the again the classic Lion King logo and a photograph of the prototypes of the figures that are included. On the back we've got the story of the Lion King right here. It does mention that Scar is Mufasa's brother, and at the end of the movie there is a new cub, a new son to Simba and Nala being born. Another photograph of the prototype of the Scar action figure. And it says, see the action on Scar and Shenzi. Actually, Young Simba has an action feature as well. It's possible at least. And there's the other figures that were available back then here. So let's take a close look at this. No longer in a sealed box. The box is in a pretty bad condition, but still I like to keep the box. So see what we have here. Here's a 1-year warranty card. No longer valid, of course. And then the first piece is this plant type of thing, which falls apart rather easily. You can put this together like this. It doesn't even click into place, nothing. So it's pretty flimsy, but we can use this very nicely to place this on our Pride Rock playset, which I showed you in episode number 81, if you are interested in a more detailed look on this. Our first action figure we take a look at is Scar. And this is no question the best action figure included in this set. Take a close look at his face. He's got his scar, his trademark scar, the Disney Store in recent years left out his Scar on their figures, but Mattel of course did a awesome job on its face. Take a look at that, even the eyes have the right colors. There's a detailed mouth and everything, really detailed face. And you can see it's got even got the claws painted, of course. And you can see the malnourished body, you can see his muscles. Unfortunately no paw pads, but still this is an awesome figure, really nice condition, no paint chips yet. And the action feature on Scar can be accessed by pressing the button on his mane. The front legs will kick and the mouth opens and closes, as you can see. This is really cool. And you can also pose his rear legs. You can even make him sit if you want. And the tail does move as well. Sometimes the mechanism gets stuck a little bit, then you have to help out by actually moving the legs instead of pressing the button. And the Pride Rock playset was, which it would have been just a little bit larger. I mean, the adult lions can hardly stand up here. There's hardly space for them, so you cannot exactly recreate the movie with Simba and Nala next to them, or Mufasa and Sarabi on top of Pride Rock. Then we look at Shenzi. Really cool to see a hyena included in this set. They are so underrated when it comes to merchandise. Really nice face, and you can see the teeth have been molded, very detailed, and got the spots on each side. Really cool figure. The tail does move, and the action feature can be triggered by pressing on the mane, which has the front legs kick, just like Scar does. The mouth does not open and close on Shenzi. Put our favorite hyena here. And up next we have Young Simba. This is also an action figure because it's got movable parts. All the four legs can move pretty good, and the tail moves as well as the head. And that's really cute. Nice top on his face. You can even see the teeth. Really nice to see this on such a small scale. And the last figure is pretty simple. Zazu. This is a one-piece figure. No action feature here, but a really nice paint application, really nice paint job, detailed face, and all the colors are correct, very vibrant colors. After all these years, I mean, it's been over 25 years now that the original Lion King released, and Lion King action figures remain one of the most classic 1990s toys until today, of course, since they were such high quality. Mattel did a really good job on them. The largest figures, which are the adult lions, measure around 5 inches long, and they are still pretty easy to find on eBay. It really helps if you search by the item number as well. Type in Mattel Lion King and then the item number of the figure set you're after. These were really common back then and still are pretty common. Really, really classic 90s toys. So this was the first set of these 4 figure sets that I wanted to show you. Stay tuned for next week when I'll be showing you this set here, which contains Rafiki, Timon, Pumbaa and adult Simba. So next week we are going to look at this one. So please stay tuned, and I wish you a wonderful weekend and a nice week ahead, despite the challenging times we are in. Goodbye.